Hello everyone and welcome to this new edition of online Dublin Crypto Talks. My name is David. I'm going to be with you today talking about several topics, just following the agenda that we have here on this, on these topics that we have in the agenda. Today, there will be the latest crypto news, metrics that matter, Wasabi Wallet, which is sponsoring this event. And the main topic is earn passive income with crypto. And then we'll have some questions and answers if you want to discuss about the main topic or the news. So let's start with the presentation. So here is the agenda as well. So the first topic about the latest crypto news is the Twitter hack scam. This is because we have it's been like very big this week, and then we're talking about this a lot. So just let me see one thing that okay, we are streaming. Please hit the like button if you like it. I mean, if you can hear me properly, or you can just if everything is okay, please let me know. And I'm just gonna open a window so I can see myself. Yeah, okay, working. Perfect. So this hacking, the hack has been a little bit weird for several reasons. One of the reasons is that they did manage to hack accounts for very important people, and they use it for a scam, a typical scam that is send me 1 Bitcoin, I send you 2. I will send you twice as much. And that's very stupid because for several reasons. One is they were very narrow time frame. So basically they were saying like this is only going to happen in this next 30 minutes. So whoever wanted to fall for this scam has to have Bitcoins already, or at least has to have some kind of quick access to Bitcoin. Because think about when you transfer Bitcoin, when you let's say you want to buy Bitcoin, then you have to buy them. You had to withdraw from the exchange, and then you had to send to the address that they're asking about. And they were asking sometimes it was like only 30 minutes. Now, when you send a transaction, it can take up to 10 minutes to, or sometimes more, to just have one confirmation. But if an exchange will not do anything before 6 confirmations at least. So some wallets the same. Some wallets will not. You won't be able to send the Bitcoins you receive from a exchange until there is 6 confirmations or so, sometimes 10. So what it means is 1 hour. There's 1 hour delay unless you have this Bitcoin on your wallet and you just send it, and it doesn't matter if it arrives later, because it's for the hackers to receive it. They will receive it eventually, and you cannot take it back. So in other words, what I mean is these guys receive only around 14 Bitcoins in total. So first of all, you have to fall for this scam. You have to believe it, that is happening. It's a real thing. And then you have to have Bitcoins with you, which means that most people that have Bitcoins and they own the keys, they have it on their custodial system. that means basically that usually they know more or less about Bitcoin, so it's more difficult for them to fall into these scams. So anyway, they got 14 Bitcoins, which is about 128,000 US dollars. Yeah, it's a lot for me, but since they managed to get the Obama account, the Elon Musk, and many other very important people with a lot of followers, that scam was very, very stupid, because you could have done other things to get way more money. For example, I don't know, just an example, it comes to my mind. You just say that something stupid on the Elon Musk account about, I don't know, the shares of Tesla are so overvalued that whatever, so people, you can just make the share market, the share price of the Tesla shares drop a lot, enough to be able to get way more money, and it's probably even more difficult to be detected, and or even for you to for an investigation to get the hackers, but it's very strange. Also, Jack Dorsey was always supporting Bitcoin, and it looks like it's somewhat a way also to bring bad news about Bitcoin. Anyway, look, some people say good news, bad or good, are good always, because it's people talking about you, talking about Bitcoin in this case, and despite there were like bad news saying that it was a Bitcoin scam, it's actually a Twitter scam, and the Bitcoin is only the payment method where hackers could receive the money. But also related to this, we have a funny story, is that these guys, I mean the hackers, they didn't do a very good job. Apparently they were using accounts or addresses which were previously used, and for example, from the first hack to the second, there was a delay of pretty much 1 hour, so they didn't even know what to do with this. So maybe, I don't know if they were expecting not to be successful and to get access to these accounts. I don't know, it's very, very strange. So but because they use these accounts, with BitMEX and Coinbase. For BitMEX, they were sending and receiving Bitcoins with those one of those accounts, and there is also a track to one of those accounts send Bitcoins to a Coinbase account, which means that sooner or later these guys are gonna be detected or caught. Like, they're gonna be probably, I don't know, this no for sure, but there are many chances that they are gonna be discovered. Okay. So this is one of the biggest one, and yeah, there is as I said, many people, the media was talking about it, and somewhat it's good because it brings Bitcoin to everyone. So it's like people start talking about it, and they may say, why they use Bitcoin. Some people obviously say, well, this is a scam, it's a Ponzi scheme. Some other people will say, why is Bitcoin being used here? And they can make them to research more about it. Okay, so to the point that we saw on the news now, that we will see later, to the point that there are people looking Googling Google information about Bitcoin. They want to know more about Bitcoin. Here's more information about the accounts that were hacked, and you can see the first one here was this Angelo BTC, and this is the amount of followers in millions. Crypto is always the BTC, and this is the address used for this scam. And then they got Binance, she said Binance, Gemini, Coinbase, KuCoin, CoinDesk, Justin Sun, Tron. So a lot, and you could see like a lot of followers like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and many, even Warren Buffett. So guys, Barack Obama, all this, So the followers are huge, and they could have done any other better scam, and they could have gotten much more money. Here is the wallets, the addresses used, and the balance, the maximum balance. That was 1 day ago. So probably there's a little bit more because still people watch this, can see that, and even if it was everywhere in the media, and it was on YouTube, and people were like coming out of going to YouTube to record quick videos saying, guys, in case my account, as far as I know, is not hacked, but just in case, be aware that I'm not giving away Bitcoins and this and that. So they were Charles Hawkinson is one of the ones that just record a video quick video, just to tell people in case they were following their Twitter, in case he was hacked. So here is you can see the only mix is this one. This is an address that's being used for mixing currently. And this is a place, I don't know if you are aware of this BitQuery, but you can just put the address here and see information about the maximum received in outputs. But this is the maximum amount received, and this is spent. Right now the balance is 0 already. So, but if you click on graph here, you will see where this money has gone to. And you can follow those other addresses. So it's kind of, you can do your little investigation just by going to this place. Another funny story about this hack of Twitter hack is that a whale took advantage of this situation. As I said, there were a lot of videos on YouTube, a lot of messages in general. So people were aware of this happening, especially people who were in crypto enthusiast people. So what happened is a whale sent first these more than 2,000 Bitcoins, and later on nearly 4,000, more than 4,000 Bitcoins to Kraken, and tried to sell those in order to drop the price. It did drop the price, but it was only local drop, so only happened in Kraken, and it dropped up to 8,256 for very, very short period of time. So obviously some people were very lucky, and people who put random orders below the current price, sooner or later something like this can happen to you, and you can be very lucky. You have to obviously have some money ready without being used, but it pays off. To be honest, if I got anybody, if you get Bitcoin at this price, and then it comes back to today's is 9,100 and something, is already 1,000 more in few minutes, because this happened just in very, very short period of time. And it did affect somewhat the rest of the market. It dropped the price about nearly 200 euro, sorry, US dollars, it doesn't matter. But no 1,000. So, I don't know why people do that, but, maybe they wanted to pull the price down. So it's not that I recommend anything, because I am not a professional, by far I'm not a professional advisor, but it can be a good thing to have some money ready, and have orders below the current prices. But you have to obviously follow up and see, follow a little bit the price, So you can, because you can one day, if Bitcoin drops for a long time and keeps falling down, you have this order, you will have bought Bitcoins, but if it's a falling knife, you are suddenly losing money because you bought because of the order that you have, but then keeps going down. So you have to be careful with that. So talking about scams, this is happening already for 2 weeks. So it makes me wonder why YouTube is allowing this, because in order to advertise on YouTube, this is an advert. So you have to have an account, a proper account. You have to be able to, you pay for the advertisement. So you need to be, there must be a link to a real person who can pay for these adverts. Okay, before we had this, okay, before, like say 2 months ago, that was everywhere, especially weekends, and this follow the same patterns. Weekends are busier for this, okay, but I come back to that. Here 2 months ago, this I was watching like in this very same computer, watching a video related to crypto, and beside you could see all this. So there were the algorithm of YouTube was showing me possible videos that I would be interested in. So there were, in this case, there were 3 scam videos very clearly. So you see Steve Wozniak and giveaway, 5,000 Bitcoin giveaway, 5,000 Bitcoins giveaway, Larry Page. Again, the same guy live. So he's in 2 channels live, okay, and giving another 5,000 Bitcoins giveaway. All this, look at the name of the channels: Wozniak Foundation, Larry Page CEO, Swan Media Entertainment. This 20,000 people watching, nearly 40,000, 61,000 watching. So, okay, in this case, probably there were like people buying channels from other people, from the owners, proper owners, changing the name of the channel and publishing this. But I wonder if that was worth it, because you have to buy a channel with followers already. So that's not cheap. Secondly, you have to run this scam until it's detected. And I tell you, people were sending like raising an alarm, what's the name, raising a ticket, or reporting to YouTube this channel. I was doing it myself several times, but the video was continuing there, and despite they were removed from this side panel where you can, it's like a recommendation from YouTube. They were removed from there, but the video was still playing, and it was an old interview of Steve Wozniak, in this case, Wozniak, in this case, and in a corner, and then put in a address where you can send the money and get the money back. Anyway, this was going on for very, very, very long time. It looks like YouTube has found a way to not to do this anymore and block them, which is great. But now they are the same thing back to advertisement. So now they are paying for this to YouTube, and they are constantly appearing. Like in every single video I watch on YouTube related to crypto, they arrive. I mean, I would say 90% of them have this video several times. Sometimes at the beginning, sometimes at the end, sometimes in between, sometimes 2 or 3 times in the very same video. And tell me, how can you report this? You can even not report this. There's no way to report it. Only a way to say, why I am receiving this advertisement. And that's the only way. So you cannot report it directly to YouTube. And this is happening for at least week and a half. I would say 2 weeks. Everybody talking about this. Is still happening today. This video, this screenshot is taken today. It's taken today. Okay. So YouTube or Google knows who they are because they are paying for this advertisement. There must be a payment system, and they are not paying with crypto, so definitely they can track these guys. Okay. Anyway, another thing about the news is that there's many people willing to leave a change this Coinbase, and the last news about them is they are selling this tracking software to the US government, to the secret services, so they can track people, to the DEA, to the FBI, and all this. So well, we knew that anyway. More news. We have some news here. Grayscale is not buying Bitcoin in 3 weeks. So these guys were buying more than what it was being mined in the last few months, but in the last 3 weeks haven't bought any more Bitcoin. But still, you see the price is still very stable. So the price of Bitcoin is very stable, has gone down a little bit. It's very boring, let's say. Some people say that because of that, eventually it will drop. I really don't think so. I will show you why I don't think so. And if it does, it's for very short time, which means it will be another opportunity to maybe buy a cheaper Bitcoin before it goes up. That's my opinion, personal opinion, obviously. This is what I mentioned before. Americans are Googling Bitcoin in the middle of the night. So 1 a.m. Eastern time is the most popular time. So I don't know what the hell is done, what they're doing, but suddenly at 1 a.m. people want to Google Bitcoin. It's weird. This is you can see the spikes and so on. Okay. Okay, that's part of the next. Just allow me a minute to talk about Wasabi. They are sponsoring this event. This is a wallet which you can have installed on your PC, and I can just open it as Wasabi wallet, and it's a very private focus wallet. Within the wallet you can do mixing, which means you mix your Bitcoins with somebody else's Bitcoins, and well, it's related to trying to make it fungible and erase the I would say erase the tracking of the history of the previous owners. For example, if I buy a Bitcoin from a guy, or if I have a shop and somebody buys something with Bitcoin, I shouldn't be, I mean, it's like using cash. If somebody pays me, that's it. I receive the money and I can do with that money whatever I want. But what if that Bitcoin or portion of Bitcoin was related to a hacking in the past of a exchange or whatever activity, which also cash can be related to it, but nobody checked that on cash. You have numbers on notes as well, but that's irrelevant because people don't look at those numbers. But because a blockchain is Bitcoin blockchain is transparent, that you can just check a lot of information about, since the Coinbase of that Bitcoin use, you can link it to some things that may not be related to you at all. You just ended up owning that portion of the Bitcoin and you shouldn't be punished by what happened before with that Bitcoin. Obviously, it depends where you got this Bitcoin, how you got this Bitcoin. But did you pay for it and you bought it from somebody, or you were paid for a service or product with Bitcoin? You shouldn't be having any problem in the future, because I don't see why it should be. So this Wasabi wallet is this one. It has a dark theme. You can change several things. You could use hardware wallet as well. And there are tools like wallet manager. You can see, open wallet folder, so you could have different. But it's opening in another window. So, but yeah, you can generate a wallet, recover wallet. In this case, I just installed it because it's the latest version. But you can play with this. You can see also using Tor. And backend is connected. Peers 11 people. It's telling you the price right now. It's telling you that Tor is running. This is the wallet, and you can sell, receive, but you can also coin join. The coin join will be there's a minimum of 0.1 Bitcoins required for this. Is the next round is going to be in 51 minutes. So basically what it's telling you is that there is 67 peers connected of 10. So sorry, to 100. So expecting to have 100 peers to connect in order to start the mixing. And what it's going to do is going to mix coins between all these 100 people or addresses. And you could change. You could say, okay, look, I want to run different type of anonymity. You can do it to 21, 50. So the higher, obviously, the more anonymous becomes. Okay, well, you have this address, and you can generate more addresses and so on. Okay, so this is like a normal wallet, but it's also using Tor, which is good because some people can check your IP address as well. And with this, it won't be seen, and it's gonna send receive like a regular wallet. Plus, you can do coin join in case some people, what they do is they receive from a exchange, they do coin join, and then they store it in the hardware wallet. So this is a way to remove all the past from this, if well done. Okay. So thank you very much, guys, from Wasabi. And next time we have an on-site meetup, I'm gonna receive some stickers and maybe a T-shirt, and I will give away those things to our people. Okay. Let's move on. So here is the situation on the blockchain of Bitcoin. You have a mempool size of 38,000 million bytes, megabytes, and I remind you that every block is 1 meg. It's a little bit more than this because of the SegWit. So the more people using SegWit, the more transactions will go through. But transactions per second is 3.63 currently, approximately. And that's the price of the average price on a transaction, depending on the data. But you during the weekends, usually the mempool goes down, and it allows you to send cheaper transactions. So if you are not on rush and you need to send money to another wallet, it's recommended to wait until the weekend. But right now it's still busy. But sometimes it goes down, and you can offer 1 satoshi per byte, and the transaction will go through in maybe, say, 20 minutes, 1 hour, or whatever. Now, if you do that it may not go through for a while, but maybe tomorrow is already the transaction done, you know. So this is the maximum circulating coins right now, so 18 million. And okay, let's go back to the presentation. So we are already talking about we are moving to metrics that matter. So one of the metrics is the price, obviously. So this is the price. It's kind of green, no high profits. It's only 0.6 in the last 24 hours. And dominance of Bitcoin is 62%. So it's pretty much normal. So nothing's happening. It went down a little bit, but it's fine. And most of it is green, so which is good. Okay. So, but there's no big changes. One of the things I wanted to mention about the matrix is that the hash ribbon indicator is giving a buy signal. Last two times this happened was here, and you can see that it went up, and here as well, and also went up. So on price, now this is the signal again, which indicates that the probability of going up in price is high. So just to mention this, that there are chances that the price will go up. That's why I mentioned earlier that it may drop a little bit because there is a possible quick drop, but then is to get more strength and probably continue the way up. But again, this is not any professional advice at all. In fact, every time I buy, it's a good sign to sell, because usually the price goes down. Here, metrics that matter as well, and this is about the hash rate. The hash rate is going up. It's going up, and you can see changes, big changes here, but overall is in the all-time highs almost. What is in all-time highs is this, which is very, very related. The difficulty. Difficulty has never been so high. So Bitcoin difficulty historical chart now is the highest level, never been in the past, as you can see. This is the last 2 years, so it's a huge increase in the last 2 years, and now it's all-time highs, which relates to mining. So the mining is, the hash rate in mining is one of the biggest one, and you see these changes, these two changes, which also you can see in difficulty, that went down, up. This is totally related to adjusting to the last halving. So the last halving made the supply reduced. It was reduced by half. So like it was 12.5, now it's 6.25. So every 10 minutes there is a new supply of 6.25 bitcoins. And when this happened, the reward for many miners wasn't enough to continue, so they were losing money, and therefore what they did is stop mining. So when you stop mining, then what happened is there is less people mining, so less hash rate, and therefore the next difficulty adjustment, which is between 2 weeks after every 2 weeks. So in the next adjustment, because the blocks didn't meet the 10 minutes per block period, but they were like 20 minutes or more, then the difficulty was reduced. But when it's reduced, it makes it easier to find the block. Therefore, miners who shut down their machines put back to work those machines, and then difficulty has to go up. So this is every 2 weeks. So went up and then down, and then up, and then up, and then down, down, and then up, and then up again. So now is the maximum. Okay. So I hope you understand. If you want me to clarify further, just tell me on the comments, please. Okay. Could you, if you're watching, please can you click on like, so you confirm that you can hear me properly, please. Thank you. Okay, so let's continue with the main topic. So how to earn passive income with crypto, or information about passive income. Passive income will be, okay, just common sense, like passive, not doing anything, and income is money coming in. So with your crypto. So if you have crypto, what you're gonna do that can grow, you can receive more crypto maybe, or more money in general, just because you have a crypto. Think about some time ago when you have a bank account, you could get some interest on your money. So that's pretty much what we are looking for now, to see if we can get something like that. So for this, you have to look into several things, and consider the risks of that. Okay, let's delete this. Okay, local versus non-local. Let's explain this. So custodial versus non-custodial. Custodial is the typical thing, not your keys, not your money, or not your bitcoins. So I always prefer custodial, because you never know what's going to happen. And imagine now with the virus, it's complicated. Nobody knows what exactly is going to happen in the future. So you can only guess, but this is so unclear because there are so many factors involved in this. It's never possible. It's actually impossible to really come up with a proper idea of what is going to happen. You can just guess, obviously. So custodial is something you own, you have, it's yours, it's in your pocket maybe, somewhere, but you have it. Non-custodial is that you give your crypto to someone, and with the promise that they will give it to you back. And in this case, because we are talking about interest, they will give you also an extra amount of coins or money. Then you have, we'll see also DeFi versus CeFi. DeFi, I would say, many people know already, but it's decentralized finance. And CeFi will be centralized finance, so centralized. So a company running this. And you have to see also risk and reward. Also very, very important. Local versus non-local, or local will be you have it yourself, and non-local is even if it's yours, it's not run by staking. This is related to staking. Okay, I will also talk about this. The idea is to see it growing, and if you have some money idle, well, why not to get some extra income, like in the past with the banks. So okay, I'll explain this. But the main thing about DeFi versus CeFi is that DeFi is very, very new. Okay, it is very new. A lot of people is putting their money on it. I've been testing it myself with little money, just to see how it is and to learn about it. And it's very promising. It's very promising because it's just smart contract running. It's not centralized. Usually they don't look into, you don't have to know your client, but it's usually, sometimes you have to. But DeFi rates are generally very low and more volatile, okay? By far, like it's a big difference currently. And because it's a smart contract and there are no humans involved, a bug can lead to loss or your funds, or being maybe hacked. Somebody can hack them and get money out of the system, and nobody maybe can stop it, or it's too late. It may be too late. So DeFi is very, very new. It's like a beta version or even alpha version, I would say, of a future system that will be really good. And CeFi, on the other hand, is, well, a company involved, so it's a centralized system, and this company is promising you to have, to give you some rewards if you hold your coins with them. And so usually what they do is they lend those coins to someone else, and they give you a portion of the profit. Usually a very big portion of it, which is great. And we will mention the companies, the biggest companies on this. So one of the places, and this could be CeFi, so there's a company behind. One of the places is Hodlnaut. It's not very well known, at least I don't know many people who knows this, but they use BitGo and security wallets, so that's nice to know. They're also, as far as I know, they're in Singapore, and they are meeting all the requirements, legal requirements. So it's giving you 6% of Bitcoin yearly, so it's quite good. And well, this is an example. So this is when you go to the website and you don't log in, you see that. I have an account. If you are interested in joining, I think there is a referral system, and I believe I have it on the let me check. Yeah, it's actually here in the comments, no, in the description of the video. So if you want to have a look, just click on the link. I don't know what referral system is. I don't know if you get something yourself, or it's only me getting something. I'm not sure about that. Okay, I just have an account there and have just tested some Bitcoins. It looks okay. I have it for 2 or 3 months, and they pay monthly. Yes, it's compounding monthly interest, so it's quite good, just for testing. But again, the risk is if you need your money and they disappear, you don't get it, I suppose. But it's it's always the risk. It's always there. That's why I don't recommend you to put everything in one place, and not much anyway in each one of them. Okay. This is another place called crypto.com. Let's open it somewhere here. Crypto.com. And these are the guys who were Monaco before. That was an ICO, very successful. They got a lot of money, and now they are really having a very, I would say, very aggressive marketing campaign, very aggressive. So they are giving away, like, if you join there, again, I have that on the description. I have the link if you want to also participate, to be part of it. And pretty much what happened is they give you 50 US dollars if you just open an account and claim, okay, try to get the Visa card. And they will give me the same amount to me. So if you are thinking about getting a card, the card is great. It's metallic. It gives you money back. I think it's the one I got is the, let me check. Cards is here. I got the red one. Where is it? This one. So you need to stake some MCOs, so you need to buy them and so on. When I bought them, they were 250 euros or so, but now they are 210 or something like that. So they're a bit cheaper now. So it's great. But you just have them. Need to have it for, I think, as far as I know, 3 months staking, and just for that they give you the card. They give you this 2% rewards in everything that you spend, and they pay for Spotify, which I didn't claim this anymore. Anyway, I love to have Netflix, but for me 500 MCOs was too much. So I'm happy with this one. It works well. It's 2% back on all my expenses. There's no ATM fee, and they have interbank exchange rates, which is very cheap exchange rate. If you go to travel around the world, that's really good. Okay. So as I said, if only you are interested, just please use my referral link. And another one is Celsius. Celsius, let me check. Sorry, what? Maybe I got it. Celsius token. Maybe we look for that. Okay, well, here is Celsius network. Yeah. So I have an account here, and by the way, I actually didn't finish to talk about crypto.com, because one of the things that crypto.com does is when you have the account, then you can stake several coins. So usually it's an app on your phone, and that app you have a pin. Obviously enter the pin, and just looking at that right now, and there's some options. One is just to have like a wallet, have like some coins on your wallet, and there's something called crypto earn. In crypto earn, you can do DAI. You can stake DAI, ADA, Ethereum, Link, and many other coins. So you can stake them at different rates. For example, DAI is a stable coin, similar to, it's usually paired to US dollars, and you can have it for 1 month, and it's at 8%. But you can have it at even higher rates for 3 months. So you can just freeze it for 3 months, and then well, you will get a higher percentage per annum. ADA right now is possible, and because staking is not yet released, but it's a way to keep your ADAs for a period of time until the staking on your wallet is live. Ethereum, the same thing. Once Ethereum 2.0 is live, you can stake your Ethereum, but before that, you could kind of stake them somewhat there, like have them on the wallet. But for Ethereum, they pay approximately 4% if you stake it for three months. Okay, so it's something, you know. You have Link, you have many other coins. Okay, so this is Earn. It's called Earn. That part. You have also the credit card, and the credit card, as I said, you get money back and so on. So it's great to, you know, there's a lot of things within the app. One of the things that they do, which I haven't participated, but it's good to know as well, that they every now and then they sell a specific coin at a lower price. Sometimes it's even half the price. But in order to do that, you need to hold some of their tokens. So they cannot push people to hold the tokens, okay? So that will be crypto.com. Now, Celsius network without support is Celsius network. Needless to say that you need to know your client and so on with these companies. But this is pretty much the same also. And you can see comparing some companies comparing, or some even videos on YouTube comparing Celsius versus crypto.com. So crypto.com is really have many options and very active. Celsius network as well. Both of them have very big community on the ecosystem, like a crypto ecosystem. But again, those places are you don't hold the coins yourself. They hold the coins for you. Okay. But there is it's interesting to look into that. You see the partners here, a lot of partners, investors, Bank of the Future, Governing Dynamics, Tether is one of the investors. The guy and the CEO is from Israel and has been this guy, Alex Mashinsky. And this guy seems to be a nice person, and okay, their goals, they look like, okay, obviously it has to be, they need to keep your coins anyway, because those coins are given to somebody else. So they are lending coins, so you cannot hold your coins. So the risk is there. And you see, it gives you some examples, and they push their token as well. And to Ethereum they pay 3.80 something up to 6.20. All this, that you can see many coins. Mostly are kind of stable coins. Okay, so this is centralized. Okay, so the three I show you is okay. Oh, by the way, and so one more thing, BitGo, you see they are using BitGo as well. So this one, guys in Celsius are using BitGo, which is used also by Hodlnaut, the one we talked about before. Another place where you can stake your coins, and it's very limited. And the funny thing is, you can also stake euros and US dollars, so you could get 1.5% yearly from the euros, which doesn't, I mean, if inflation is supposed to be 3% or 2 point something, it's below inflation, so you still lose money, but you lose less than having it in your bank account. So you can consider also Kraken as being the place where you can hold your money, like in euros or US dollars. You can also have Tesos, which is what they started with. They started with Tesos, okay, and then they implemented recently, like probably less than 1 month ago, Bitcoin, euros, and US dollars. And this one's coming soon. So initially it was Tesos and then Cosmos coming soon, but now you see Tesos, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is it's not so much, but it's Bitcoin. And you get Bitcoin itself. That's the good thing. And also it's compounded. So you can choose between, you can compound, so you can reinvest whatever earnings you are getting. And this is, I think, 3 times per week you get payments. Or you can just get the profits on a side and put it on your wallet, on your exchange wallet. Okay, so Tesos is great because you could by the way you can stake Tesos from your wallet, but in this place in Kraken they do it for you. They give you the same reward as in the wallet, and they also put their earnings back into the investment, so it cannot grow faster. I'm not sure you can do it on the wallet. I suppose you can, but I'm not sure. Okay, right. So these are the CFI, centralized finance. Okay. Hodl out. You see this big code. Crypto.com, Celsius, and Kraken. Let's see DeFi. DeFi is, for example, this is an example of DeFi. DeFi, as we saw earlier, is a lower interest and more volatile. And I can show you here because after 16 days, the gain out of this 6.2 Ethereums is only 0.4 US dollars value, or 0.001536 Ethereums. Still is, it's okay. It's more Ethereums. So instead of not getting anything, you get some Ethereums that may go up in value in the future. So it's not bad. But again, is it worth? Because we have it 16 days without having your coins on your wallet, and for only 40 cents. It's not even 40 cents of US dollars. So is it worth? You can lose this 6.27 Ethereum. It's a smart contract. It's a system. This is called NUO, N-U-O. By the way, this place is called NUO and is, let me see, it's NUO, NUO.network. Okay. In NUO you can do many things, not only just staking. I say staking in a very broad meaning of it. So on NUO you could get loans. So you can get loans. I think the maximum is 3 months. So it's not even 3 months. It's 60 days. So you can get a loan for maximum 60 days. You can borrow DAI, which is a stable coin, or you can borrow Ethereum, or you can borrow other coins. And the interest rate is very low. So for example, let's say an example, somebody thinks or is pretty sure that the price of Ethereum is gonna go to the moon. It's gonna duplicate. It's gonna be 2x in a month. You could get a loan, buy more with that. Maybe you can buy DAI, which is, with this DAI, then for the loan you can get and buy a lot of Ethereum, more Ethereum, and then once it goes up in price, sell half of the Ethereum, pay back the loan, and get extra Ethereums. I don't know. Just some people do that, and if they are lucky enough, they get good profits. But it is risky. Okay. The collateral changes. You can choose the collateral. You can say 70%, and you can put, if you borrow the value of 1 Ethereum and you deposit 1 Ethereum, if the Ethereum price is 220, you can get up to 70% of the value of this on the other currency that you want. You can also do margin trades, and you can swap as well coins. So you can convert Ethereum into something else, for example, and they all have to be Ethereum based coins or tokens. and you could also what is called for them reserves. So you put, this is one of the reserves, so you put in reserve this amount of Ethereum, and you get just a little bit of profit, but very little. Usually the higher ones is for stable coins as well in most sites. So you have Nuo is one example of them. You can see more here. It's called this place is called defipulse.com, and you can see, for example, you say I have 1000 DAI, which will be approximately 1000 US dollars. Then you will get every month 5.60, which is quite good. It's quite good. And then you can see other places. For example, you can compare, and this is what the pairs you can. So, for example, you say I want to put okay, grab Bitcoin, which is, this is a Bitcoin wrapped and converted into a token, Ethereum token, and this is, say, only one Bitcoin. I have one Bitcoin, I convert it into grab BTC, and I will get this per month. Up to where do you get it? Well, I don't know where you saw this 6 point something. But anyway, a Nuo, which is the one we just saw, and Compound. So if you want to continue, you go to Compound, and around the stuff. Okay. So this is one place you can use. Compound has been actually put the token has been added to Coinbase, and if you have Coinbase, you actually can get the value of $9 US for free of Compound if you want to. In fact, there is many other coins that you can just get for free. So if you haven't done it, I'm gonna show you because it's very interesting. Coinbase.com/earn. Coinbase.com/earn. Okay, so you could, in this place, just a side thing, but if you haven't done it, you can get Compound $9 US, Orchid up to 46 Tesos. Oh, it's not there anymore. Probably you can anyway. Maybe you need to just request it. But Tesos, DAI, EOS, Stellar, Zcash, Basic Attention Token, OX. So you could get, for example, this, they say Stellar Lumens 50, but the easy part will be 10. The others is just to refer other people and so on. And same thing with EOS. You can get 10 and Orchid as well. And you could get them and sell them. You can sell them into euros or into Bitcoin if you want. And they're free. So why not? Let me go to the presentation. Okay, so that's pretty much all. The last thing to talk about, obviously, is staking per se or having masternodes. This is the quick and easy ways to do that, you know. But then you have this staking, which is gonna be live in Cardano shortly, like in weeks. And the good thing about Cardano will be that you will have them on your wallet, and you can give rise to someone to stake the coins for you, but you still have them. You will never lose them, and you will never have to send to anybody, or you know, you will have them on your wallet. and you just give the rights to someone for staking for you, and you will get the reward. So it's very good. It's very good, and it's gonna be live. It's been in the test network for a while. Has been proven right, working okay. Now they are gonna do it live, that's why Cardano went up in price in the last few weeks. And there are other coins like Dash and others that they have the same system, but then somewhat different, because they require you to have a certain amount of coins, and you have to create a masternode, which is called a masternode. The masternode is the one that, because you are staking coins on this masternode, they allow you to create blocks, and when you get the blocks, you get reward, similar to Bitcoin mining, similar, because you create new blocks and you get reward. Some other coins you can stake regardless how many coins you have. For Bitcoin, it's not possible. It has to be proof of work. It's different system, but proof of stake allows you to do staking or masternodes or both with different rewards. Ethereum 2.0 will be also proof of stake, and it will allow you to also stake. As far as I know, you will need 32 coins in order to stake, or to stake on your own, but there will be a way to stake anyway through somebody else if you have less than 32 Ethereums. And that's pretty much all, guys. Do you have any question or something more specific about this topic? If you do, just type it on the messages on the top chat, and if not, we are gonna call the day. Okay, so we'll leave it there then. Again, thanks for watching. I will try to do more often videos, even if they are not online, like live, but I will create like some kind of more maybe documentary like videos, or maybe more educative videos, which you can always refer to, or send people to watch some videos of specific cases. I will talk about Cardano soon, because of the new there's a new wallet, there is the staking system, and it looks like it's gonna be great. Also, they're gonna have smart contracts very soon enough, before the end of the year, and apparently they're gonna be competing with Ethereum big time, and they are actually just a side thing, and they're actually offering money to people who wants to start apps, that want to develop things in their ecosystem. So, and they have a lot of money to do that, so it can be big in short time, and because it's faster, it's more reliable. I don't know, the wallet updates very quickly. You know, it's a different level. It's a higher level than Ethereum by far. Guys, thank you for watching again, and I see you soon. Bye.